Hey, my god, Martian style.
Waka waka.
Yes, what if I started every stream with that? Oh, wait, I already do.
Yeah, yeah, you did. I was gonna say.
So, yeah, this will most likely go down in the, you know, tradition of let's stream the ending of Pokemon blank and literally nothing else. I don't think there's anything else I would be doing after this.
At least nobody can tell you that you should have grinded more because you're pretty fucking high level. I know.
Yeah,
I know that the end game is like notoriously a little bit tough in this game, but I think you're probably gonna be fine.
probably. So, yeah, I played this game for, God, probably like fucking 12 hours yesterday, just trying to kind of get the last stuff that I needed. So I'll explain this now. In most Pokemon games, I'm very fucking picky about like how I fill the decks, and this game is no exception. And especially since this one can be done without trading, and like the whole game is kind of focused around filling the Pokedex, it was like even worse than usual. So I have almost a living dex, minus the last legendaries that I have to get, like after the ending stuff here. I also have the rule of everything has to be in a plain Pokeball. The ones that broke this rule are two of the fucking unknown, because one of them I didn't know you could get by going onto a balcony, and one of them it's the one on the volcano where like, god damn it.
Sorry.
I saw a video of people glitching on, like, basically making a staircase of Pokemon to climb up and hit it with a regular Pokeball. I tried it, it was hard. So, there's that. And then I'm missing Rampardos because it's a son of a bitch. I fucking hate that thing. And
Hopefully, we'll be able to get it during this stream because there's always a possibility it will be a.
well, that's the thing, is I just evolved a Cranidos. I just don't count it towards the collection now.
Okay. I
Like,
see.
so that's the other thing, is everything in the collection is straight caught from the wild with zero experience on it. Like that's my rule. So like all the
Is there anything you
evolutions and
can't get
stuff.
that way?
As of the update, no. In base game, yes, but when they added the mass
Evos and
outbreaks,
stuff, I assume.
yeah. When they added the mass outbreaks, I think you can get everything.
See, that was the reason that I was able
And,
to
like-
fill the decks in Let's Go, is that you can catch everything in the wild, I think. Or there's very few things that you have to evolve, so it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
So I might actually do it in this game if I ever.
So here's
fucking
just
play
my
it.
random
Probably will
ass
eventually.
alphas. The fucking 6 Spiritombs. So here's the thing with the Spiritombs. So last night I was just having to constantly reload areas trying to get an outbreak to happen in the Mireland so I could catch Ursaluna. It was the last thing I needed. The thing was not showing up for fucking forever. And so eventually, you know, I get a Spiritomb breakout with a fucking shiny in it. And this annoyed me because I hunted for shiny Spiritomb in the Friend Safari in Y for quite a few hours. I don't have an estimate on it, but I found 2 shiny Phantoms in the process. And I also soft reset for one in Shining Pearl for, you know, probably like 20 hours. And this game's just like,
20 feet.
oh, here you go. You can have one. It's fine. And I'm just like, I don't feel like I earned this. Also, this happened. As soon as I caught the shiny one and dealt with the rest, these fucking alphas spawned, and it was like kind of terrifying.
Did Joel ever finish this game?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So I guess while I'm on this page, let me show off the other stupid shit I have in here. Most of them aren't that impressive. Here's just some other outbreaks. Here's foot tapping. I don't know what's going on with his foot.
Yeah. And it's just glitchy in both kinematics.
Yeah, hold on. He keeps doing it. It's pretty good. Is this... What is this? This might have been a mistake, actually. Or
don't you have
is it?
don't you have one of your leg doing?
Here's everybody floating. Yep. This was just really fucking hard to find, so yeah. So yeah, here's this fucking race. So I should probably show off this race, actually.
I thought you. I was literally watching Hollow Knight
Yeah,
earlier
I
and
know.
you showed off in it.
Well, no, I showed this clip, but yeah,
Okay.
this race is so fucking bad. It took me like
What do you have to do it for?
you don't really. It's just it's a thing that the game offers as a thing to do. You get like a reward for it, but it's not like important. But yeah, that took me like fucking 3 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Here's standing in nothing. Here's just I don't know what even to call this. Oh, I guess I'll show this one too, because in my Pokeballs Only challenge, I had to do this shit. There's like a specific fucking pixel you can stand on to reach this thing.
Horrible. Do they expect you to get it with like there's like flying balls or something, right?
Yeah, they're feather balls, and there's like 2 upgrades to them that, that basically get like extra distance.
Okay.
I think this is the exact spot you have to stand on, and you have to like aim at a very specific part of the sky, and like I love this picture here, and with perfect timing and shit, and yeah, it's some good stuff. But anyway,
Good.
so long amount of setup over. Oh yeah, here. So yeah, I found these 3 shinies yesterday. Like, I couldn't find an Ursaluna, but I found a shiny Ursa Ring and a shiny Spiritomb before I found that thing. This one, yeah, it was just another outbreak earlier. I like my 2 Krogonks; they're very impressive. So, I've been using 11 Pokemon. I don't know why it's not 12. It's just kind of what I ended up with. Yesterday I decided on these 6 as the ones I'm sticking with for the end game stuff. Everything is maxed out on grit, and yeah. So that was a very long intro. It wasn't very impressive.
They make these intros like, I don't know, like not intros. Hey, I can't do the noise.
False.
Yeah, I can't do it.
All right, let me try. Is the guy who does the race? Oh, right, he's at the. I have no reason to do this race again. I'm just curious if I tried it, how bad I would be at it. Because this thing like defies explanation. I don't understand how they made it this fucking hard. Let's see. And I've already missed one because I'm out of practice. It doesn't help that it's like impossible to fucking change the camera and hold the B button without like messing with your hand in a weird way. Please. Okay. But you have basically no control over like diving in a correct angle, so that always sucks. My favorite parts of this are the ones where you have to where you have to like very quickly change mounts, and it's like switching items with L and R in Zelda Classic, where you just have to have the order memorized. And even though there's only 4 of them, I still don't. Like, oh, I fucked that up. I was supposed to go Braviary. Oh well. God.
This looks horrible.
It's really bad.
They're not real Driftland.
Nope, they're all dying. Every time you redo this, you gotta kill, like, 60 of them. Will I actually have enough time to finish? I missed a few, so it's not like it, counted, but... so the fun thing about Braviary is it sucks.
It doesn't fucking turn.
Yeah, it doesn't, it doesn't turn. It, Oh, yep, I think I was supposed to speed boost there. Nice fucking angle, bro. God. So yeah, you can't gain height with it. If you go fast, you lose height faster than if you don't.
Oh my god.
And, like, there's a dive button, but it just goes at a preset angle. It's, like, I fucking hate it. So yeah, never doing that again. But, what did I even get? Just some random... I don't know, whatever. They're not in my inventory. So, I actually don't know how over-prepared I am for this.
Do you want to know the level? I guess you'll find out soon enough, but you
Yeah,
are quite a bit higher leveled than...
Okay. The thing is, I don't know how much that matters in this game, because stats are
True.
fucked. Like,
True.
you can be 100 levels... Like, you can be level 100 attacking a level 20 with a super effective move, and it will still live.
Yep. Well, I have a tip for you that might help. Remember that you can use
white
drop
pixels.
style and agile style.
Ooh,
Oh,
white
yeah.
pixels and floating. Hold on.
Oh my god. Development.
Yes. This is also, this hallway and, like, the little area right outside it are the only places in the game that play this music, which is, like, it's kind of a remix of the Mount Coronet Summit, but it, like, takes a while to get going, so you won't really be hearing it, I guess.
Well, I'll play it. I'll listen to it when I play the game.
Why the fuck are there... I don't get why the caves have these white pixels. Like...
It's like anti-aliasing issues, I guess.
It's just...
The problem with the graphics, like renderer code.
So yeah, I've heard people say that this is the hardest battle in the series.
I will wait until it starts and then go get a soda. But I've also heard that, yeah.
That's the reason I over-prepared. I didn't want to be stuck here forever.
Shit, what's that? Fuck, what's the song? Conclave is desecrated, the temple lies in ruins. He said the temple lies in ruins, so remember.
Okay. I'm assuming audio balance is okay, nobody said anything.
Giratina was naughty and got put in timeout for a while. That's how I prefer to interpret it. Everyone else is like, "Oh man, Giratina is so edgy. It's like literally like the Satan of Pokemon." And I'm like, "No,
It's not really.
he just roughhoused a little too much with his brothers, and got put in timeout."
Nice hair, bro.
It's Giratina hair. Well, actually, it's Arceus hair. Sorry.
Yeah. Itch. Alright. But yeah, I, like I said, I went out of my way to, you know, I over-leveled, I maxed out everything with grit, I used, like, the Seeds of Mastery, in case those help, so... let's see. You know, weakness to Ghost, not necessarily something I want at the moment.
Ghost and Dog. He gets a choice.
Hootie.
Not to be confused with Blair.
The problem is, this thing does not get a physical dark move, and it's a physical attacker, so this probably won't do a ton of damage, but, you know. Oh, okay, that was actually fine.
The hell is the road to solitude?
Oh god, no. Okay, no, that's basically the things in Let's Go where it's like you have to battle a Pokemon using the same thing, and like
Okay.
you do that for like the
Yeah.
whole dex.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. I didn't even do it in Let's Go.
I'm definitely not touching any of those. Like I can't even touch it for the legendaries because I refuse to let any of them gain any experience.
Yep.
Like you're
I
forced to
suppose you could always
use
use home, but
you're forced to use Dialga or Palkia like when fighting the other one. So I just kind of let it faint so it wouldn't get experience.
makes sense.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not what?
It's not? I thought it was just a one-on-one fight where you use a thing and you fight. Oh, I don't know then. Either way, I don't give a shit about it. Nothing I have any interest in.
I'd say you could sack Hootie, but honestly, you probably don't need to. This. Oh yeah, never mind. You get free switches. In this
Yeah,
game.
turn order in this game is fucking weird. It is.
It is about only one fight. What?
I mean,
What do you? Nobody said it was a gauntlet.
oh, yeah, I don't think I said it was.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get soda.
No, you're not.
That was a good noise I made. I was like,
I have a feeling this battle's not going to actually be as bad as I thought. You know, I'm saying that now. I still have to deal with Giratina later, but... Don't miss. Hey, what do you know you missed? How does that work for the legendaries, though? Because those don't... Those aren't mirror matches, right? Like, there's no way somebody else is going to have, like, Dialga and stuff. Either way, I
how
haven't
they just
looked
took
into it.
Cynthia's. Sorry, I probably interrupted you. What were you saying?
Something about root beer, whatever.
I like that they took Cynthia's team from the originals. Well, either that or Platinum, I can't remember. I think Roserade is the Platinum one, right?
It was in both. The one that changed was Gastrodon got replaced by Togekiss.
Okay, I knew it was Gastrodon, but I thought it was Roserade. Anyway, I like how they took that and then they just added a Hisuian Arcanine. There you go.
They're not mirror matches. Okay, I don't know what they are. Like I said, I don't give a shit either way, but you can explain what they are if you want.
Does falling over matter in a trainer battle? I thought those were just
No,
Pokemon
it's-
versus Pokemon.
Yeah, it's just, like, for flavor, I guess. I don't know.
Trainers hadn't figured out how to not fall over when Pokemon use moves against each other.
Yes.
Sorry, wielders.
Is that what they're called in this?
It said you were challenged by Pokemon Wielder Volo instead of Pokemon Trainer.
I see. I feel like... I have type advantage here, but I'm going to switch anyway, because it's fucking free, so why not? Will I be able to pull off a victory dance? Yeah, dying. Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing the quests that are, like, tied to those. I did all the other ones, that's where I draw the line.
I will be very curious to see what your playtime is at the end of this, because I have not played this game, as I mentioned. That kind of was just like... I don't know if I should get into the whole story.
Well, this is decidedly not a good matchup.
But anyway, the point is, I am actually quite interested in it. The only thing that's kind of daunting me now is just... It looks like it will take fucking forever to actually play through.
It doesn't. It depends on how much fucking around you do, because I do a lot of fucking around. Like, if you play the game just kind of catching stuff you find, not worrying about, like, Pokeball only, or, getting everything before moving on, and then, like, when it comes time to fill the decks at the end, you just kind of do a sweep and evolve stuff, and, like, it's not that bad.
I feel like the sweep would be really boring, though. Like, the only time I've ever really had success with filling the decks in any capacity has been by catching stuff as I go. I know this game's a lot more open, and most of the gameplay is catching stuff anyway, but I don't know if that would make much of a difference to me.
I'm assuming I don't get a heal between battles, so I might actually want to take this opportunity to do that.
Why would it suck for Magikarp if you're fighting a Magikarp but it doesn't have to be a mirror match? Surely you can just use whatever and sweep it. And
We'll just max revive Gwen, I guess. Oh, okay. What the fuck is the turn order in this game? I don't understand it.
no, of course I don't know. I haven't played the game. Again, you're like, oh no, it's not that bad. It's not mirror matches, but but some of the weak Pokemon, oh, those ones are really hard. I'm like, why would it be harder if they're weak? And you don't even have to use the weak one.
Oh. Does anything resist flying? You do, but you're dead.
Or you could just explain it.
I don't want to. So as I've explained before, I'm very picky about my, living decks. I don't want anything other than my team members to have any experience on them. So I would basically have to, for everything that I do these for, I'd have to raise up specific ones, separate from the main collection, and I don't want to do that. Anyway. It's weird actually using max revives.
I think when I play Scarlet Violet, I'm gonna try to not switch out, even though they removed set mode, and also not use items in battle, just to make it not, extremely easy. I think it makes sense to want your collection to be pristine.
Like I said, it is picky. I won't even argue that it's not. It's kind of pedantic, but that's just kind of how I am. I just, I'll refer to it as Poke OCD, and people will be like, oh my god, actually, OCD is, really debilitating, you shouldn't make fun of it like that. It's like, shut up.
I really hope my copy of Violet gets here tomorrow.
Yeah.
I did actually get a notification, or an email or something very early this morning while, overnight, that said that it had shipped out already, and it was expected to get here on Friday, which bodes well, because I thought it was, the store said it was going to ship out on Friday, and I'm like, that doesn't sound good. But if it shipped out earlier today, then, early this morning, then hopefully it'll be fine.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, not doing Path of Solitude. The thing is, even if you wanted me to just try it for one thing, it would bother me to no end to have one of them completed. It's all or nothing for me. I don't want to do it. It's not even part of the main game. It's DLC, so I kind of don't give a shit. Okay, I'm glad I healed. I wasn't sure if I got a heal.
What a good set of notifications.
What, filled with a terrible might?
No, on my phone. So, for my package with Violet.
So, let's see if I can actually even get in a fucking hit.
Wait, how is it Rowlet's Path of Solitude? Oh, okay. When you said it's not a mirror match, I thought you meant you fight a Rowlet, but you don't have to use a Rowlet. I'm like, okay, so you can use whatever.
I think every Pokemon has its own challenge it can do.
So it's more like the unique Smash Classic modes, I guess.
Maybe. All right. I'm gonna actually save you for the second form. Let's see if I can.
But yeah, so can you hear me? I feel like
What?
it's like the video keeps dropping in quality and becoming roboty, so I'm worried that it's happening on my on your end for me as well.
No, you sound fine to me.
Okay. Well, yesterday at 11 past midnight, it was ready for shipping. Yesterday at 6:50 p.m. it was.
I like the surprise second form here.
Yes.
This is actually a well-done fight.
Yesterday at 6:50 it was EDI received by carrier, and then 5:09 this morning in transit. 5:12 this morning in transit. Like, thank you for the update 3 minutes later that tells me that it is in fact still in transit.
Yeah, I mean, he had to know.
Oh, apparently in transit is different from out for delivery.
Stop becoming scared.
I'm hoping the out for delivery is literally just like, you know, it's nearby and they drive it directly to me. I assume that's what that means.
Okay, so yeah, I definitely over-prepared for this fight, but that is okay. And before, it just dodges every attack from this point on due to fucking evasion clause. Hootie, sure, why not? You can do it. Even though pretty much any attack will probably kill it at this point. Can I get 2 hits if I do Agile? Yes. Alright. Yep, that was slightly anticlimactic. I was a bit over-leveled, but what you gonna do?
Okay, can't you just level up the Rowlet without evolving it?
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
I mean...
Okay, so basically it's grind or bash your head against the wall. Good.
Sounds like another reason for me to not do it.
Yeah. No, you just need to grind. Oh, you just grind.
Oh. And TJ Henry Cyndaquil.
Yes.
Do I? I don't know. Like, that's actually an answer. That's good.
Isn't this technically the post game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, beating the game is just catching the second, like, Diamond Pearl mascot, whichever one you don't do first.
Well, first you have to fight Commodore, right? He's like the main story villain.
No.
No?
I mean,
thought he like I've seen screenshots where he like puts on this suit of armor and he's like, "I'm sorry, I have to do this," and he like fights you.
I mean, he's not really a villain.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Why does he have to fight you?
Because everybody is convinced that you're the cause of all the world's problems, basically.
Oh, okay.
Wurmple's Path of Solitude is a battle against a level 50 Staraptor? Yeah, that sounds fucking fair. Why would they do that? Like, oh, look, this paper towel tube is glowing.
Good.
Oh shit, it turned into a fucking Pukamuku. Yeah. I like how we went for the same thing there.
Yes. I mean, that's what it looks like.
What about completely filling out Pokedex entries? No. No, I'm not even getting them to level 10.
Aren't you really close, though?
No.
You're like a 9th star person.
I know. I'll show you the decks after this. I am nowhere fucking close. And it would be a problem for, like, legendaries and stuff where the only way I can advance them is, like, you know, use a strong style move up 10 times. Because I don't want them to get experience. So, yeah, let's see, if I order by research level,
I figure most people,
so yeah, here's all the ones that are not level 10. There's a lot. Like, I see absolutely no reason to go after this. It doesn't matter. Like, it's, for completion, yes, it counts, but like to me that's optional. Anyway, where am I going? I wasn't even paying attention to the text because I feel like I'm getting fucking berated.
Can you play the Azure Flute? Yeah, play the Azure Flute after.
Okay.
To go to presumably the Hall of Oregon.
Kind of a marker here anyway, yeah.
In the original game, it's like directly at the top of the first set of stairs. Why didn't...
Like, I'm a completionist too, but I have my limits. And I'm only finishing this game today because it's the last day before the new games come out, so like... Yeah, I'm not...
Yeah, I gotta love that. You actually fill the entire Pokedex. I'm sure there's lots of people that, got to the Komodo fight or the Palkia fight or whatever, and they're like, that was pretty good, I'm done here, I don't want to catch everything. Because, even though it's not every Pokemon, 242 is still quite a lot. I'm sure there's lots of people that stop there, but you went out of your way to go all the way to the post-game, catch everything, do a bunch of side shit, and then they're
I feel like this stuff is...
I understand if you don't want
to... I feel like the stuff I'm doing now is, part of the main game, even if it is technically post-game.
Sure, but you still have to, like, this is still, completionist type stuff.
Do I just go see Kogita, or... Because I can't do this until I catch the genies. I guess let me just leave.
Listening to the stream while in the drive-thru the way it was meant to be heard. What are you getting?
Can I please, just for a few minutes, stop getting berated? I'm going to catch them all. I can't catch the genies yet. I had to do that. Like, my god. I also have to catch Giratina.
I knew you hadn't done the thing you couldn't do yet.
Yeah, filling shit in, yeah.
Streamlagger has fuck all to do with it. If you've done it, then the genies are post-Volo as well. Ress is not a name.
Most things in this game are not names.
Getting a burger at a local shop with a strawberry shake and a side of curly fries.
Curly fries.
I like you more than curly fries. I mean, it sounds good. I also ordered food today because it was stupid. I thought that, like, I had planned my meals out for, the rest of this week before Saturday, and, had, like, the right amount. And then I was like, okay, what am I going to have today? And I'm like, oh no, I only have one thing. And then I'm like, oh no, there actually is a second thing. I'm kind of craving fast food anyway, so I ordered some. Probably not a good idea because I'm going to be eating a lot of it next week anyway, but... Yeah.
Yeah, the NPC names in the GameCube games are pretty fucking terrible.
Never forget that the president is a former Teen Snagger member.
Where am I going again?
I mean, that makes sense.
So anyway,
I hate grinding that.
So random bitching aside, I will explain for anybody who doesn't know the game super well. So the way the Pokedex in this game works is, like, you catch stuff and, you get it in the dex, but it won't have info usually until you kind of fill it out a bit, so you have, like, these various tasks to do. It looks like there's a shit ton of stuff to do, but there's no reason to do all of it. As long as you can get, like, 10 points, which is basically, like, 10 check marks, except the check marks in rows that have, like, the red thing on the left count as double. Like, once you have that, it's maxed out and you get the Pokeball icon. And, like, when you get that on everything, I think you get, like, Shiny Charm or something. So, like, there is a reason to do it, but I don't care about shiny hunting, so I'm not gonna do it for that reason. Like, it's the type of thing where, like, maybe eventually I would want to do that, but I just kind of... I'm a little burnt out. But yeah, I've seen, like, fucking John Stone actually do a playthrough of this where you fill every single, like, thing in the list, and it takes
In
like,
order.
hundreds of hours. It's bad. Yeah, I mean, I only use regular Pokeballs too. Still hate Sneasler, by the way. It's
I don't know what its deal is. I don't know what it's based on that's different to Weavile. I don't know what its dex entries are. All I know is they made a weird, like, tube man Weavile
hi,
and made it
Prinplup.
poison fighting. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually like read about it.
Because I know I know that Sneasel is based off of like some sort of, Japanese legend. It's like a weasel that like
Has long claws that slashes
like
people. Yeah,
doesn't it like make tornadoes or something.
some shit like that. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't really tell me anything. Okay.
Hello.
Looks like Sneasler is based on a different yokai.
Yeah, I got all the unknown. Like I caught all of the alternate forms. Like I have both of the Basculins. I have all 6 of the Rotoms. Like, or not Basculegions, but
That's not how you spell unknown, by the way.
yes. So, this is going to kind of ruin it a little bit if this actually works. But I've got to find out. Can I just lob some shit at you? No. Okay. Yeah, I had to break the Pokeball rule for 2 of the unknown. I had to for one of them. I did accidentally for the other one.
Why would they make it so that only 2 of them? Well, I guess technically 3, because that one was like an exploit. But
Well,
why would they make it so you could get almost all of them with Pokeballs?
it's you can get all of them but one. Like you can get
Yeah,
all
one of them was
you-
like an exploit.
No, you can get all of them. Period with the exploit. You can get all of them but one without the exploit.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way, I'm sure you've heard by now, but did you know that you can actually catch version exclusives without trading using the weird like? I guess this is very minor.
It's the thing where you like play in another person's game, right?
Yeah, very minor gameplay spoilers. I don't think anyone cares about.
All 3 version exclusives that the games have.
There's actually a few for the older ones.
Yeah, I mean, I posted the list the other day.
I thought the list was like 6 things, but I updated my usability chart earlier, and it's more like 10 or so. There's a shit ton of them in Gen 4 for some reason, including some weird ones. Do people mind if I spoil some old returning Pokemon? Because there's a weird set of counterparts they've put in.
Yeah, well, I'm actually going to see if I remember them. I know that Swalot and Skuntank are
Yup.
counterparts. Mismagius and Drifblim.
Yep.
There's some pseudos that are from different generations, which are fine.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Then there's Klotzer Dragalge, which is fine. Okay, that was fucking quick. Orangaroo and Pessimian. Any other
Not being
weird
interactable
ones?
for the guests would be lame as fuck, though.
I've had pretty good luck with the legendaries in this game. Most of them only take a couple balls.
Wait, the game crashes if a shiny Giratina uses Shadow Force?
What?
Does that also happen if you catch a shiny Giratina and then you Shadow Force with the caught one? Is it just it can't animate it properly at the period? That they really need to fix that. That's terrible.
I know there's some glitch with, like, Cresselia, where if you catch it before the game tells you to, then that, like, soft locks the game or something. I don't remember.
I remember when you had to go out of your way for soft locks. Like, never picking up a fishing rod and then trading a Finneon
Yes.
to a random guy on an island.
Oh, well, this thing's already registered as both forms anyway, so... yeah, PC management, yeah.
The most fun you could possibly have. What do you mean PC? You're just moving them around in your private pastures.
Ah, yes. The stream might end up being incredibly... I just fucking talked to him. Oh my god.
Oh my god. You haven't shown me your cool demon dragon.
I like how it's level 8.
Oh, I thought you meant level 8, period. You still haven't touched the DP remakes? The DP remakes are the reason I haven't played this game. I said I wouldn't tell the story earlier, but it seems like we're not doing much right now, so...
I mean, the story is just, you couldn't play those until Bank came out, like, until it got Pokemon Home, like, compatibility, which took, like, fucking 6 months.
Yeah, that was
you didn't want to play
in
this
May.
until you played that, so, yeah.
Yeah, I only finished streaming that the other day, and now fucking Scarlet and Violet coming out, and I'm like...
Anyway,
hey, thanks for giving me time to fucking play Legends. Jesus.
Wait, what? What am I going here for? No, I can't do that yet. I have to go to this small unmarked diamond first.
What is that anyway? Is that send-off spring?
No, it's just this. You know, this.
Oh, is this Kojita's place?
Yeah. No? Okay. Alright, I'll go back to the top of the mountain and play the flute, and it's gonna be like, hey, you're not ready yet, you have to go fill the thing, and then I'll be like, okay, I don't know how.
I have a feeling this is gonna be a short stream.
Yeah. Oh, there's a request here. Okay.
Are you at the Pokemon League in Shining Pearl?
I am. I was briefly thinking about that. I'm like 10 levels under-leveled, though.
You probably aren't. It's probably fine.
Oh.
This is amazing. I like how you went to go see her at her house. She's like, hey.
Yeah.
And then you come here and she's like, oh, hey, I was looking for you. I want to talk to you. It's like, bitch, we just fucking saw you.
Wait, what? I mean,
God.
all of
you
them,
have to do it one at a time. Okay.
Sure. Alrighty.
We completed the dex entries. You have to do the full observation for them.
Oh, do I?
That's what she said when you've completed their dex entries or something.
That's potentially a problem. I might be able to find some way to choose it, though. Alright, it's fine.
Yeah, we definitely needed 3 messages in the chat to express the worry.
Yes. Okay, I remember Joel going after these. I think Landorus is by the island.
It's possible I read it wrong, but it sounded. I thought she said
No,
complete.
that actually does sound right. I think that is a thing.
Are we gonna appear and then a thunderstorm is just gonna be like just appear? Oh wait, no, this is the Landorus one, isn't it?
Yeah, it might not be around here. I don't actually. Oh, no, there it is.
It looks so derpy.
How to figure out the quest for Manaphy? I mean, I looked it up. I didn't even have the opportunity to, try to figure it out on my own, because I just found the explanation online just by reading, like, forum posts and shit anyway. Alright, Oh. So how's this gonna work? Oops. Do I have to, like... Yeah. Do I have to, like, hit you with mud and shit? Or... Yeah, dying. Yeah. Alright, let me go. Probably have to throw shit at it.
The like ink effect around the edges of the screen, for when you have taken damage, like fading in and out, that is like way too high quality for Game Freak.
It's kind of sad, but yeah, a little bit. They have their moments, you know. They cut corners in some places and they make some stuff look decent. It's... Oh my god. Yeah, you're a real sumbitch. How the hell do you do this? Am I supposed... I could, like... I could, like, put up smoke bombs and shit. I don't know if I have to, though.
But it's diegetic, Jordan.
I saw a nice 2-frame Infernape over there for a second. I have a feeling this is where most of the stream's gonna be.
Yep. Bonk.
What am I supposed to do with this fucker?
Oh, you know.
Oh, wait, he's... Okay.
Oh. Ooh, do we actually get a remix of the Gen 5 generic legendary music? When the fuck do you know extra sensory? Oh wait, no, never mind. This is the Gen 4 legendary music. Damn, that's a shame.
I'm not sure why the game lets you run around in the middle of battles. It's kind of cool. Doesn't really do a whole lot, though.
I should probably try to continue in ORS while you're playing this. I'm pretty close to the end. I'm having trouble catching Kyogre because I'm too stubborn to not stick with only Premier Balls, and also I'm too stubborn to go get more Premier Balls, so I have 3 of them. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I can cash them in 3 and then just reset if I don't get it.
Anyway, I know for a fact that the Pokedex will register, like, you know, the thing has used this move X times, like, from before catching it, because I've had that happen with, like, Heatran and stuff. I'm really not that concerned about it. Like, I'll try to still keep him at 0 XP. Like, you know, I could potentially just fight, like, high-level shit from, outbreaks to not gain XP, but if I can't, like, whatever, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
I gotta love the, like, fucking 2-minute cutscene before you get to fight Kyogre.
Of course. So I still don't know what the solution was to catching this thing. I just kind of chucked, like, some sticky blobs at it, and it didn't seem to work, but then it let me fight it anyway, so it was kind of weird.
No, the cutscene is it transforming.
No, you don't understand. Millions of people died from the thousands of feet of water that flooded the region. Oh, you're wondering if it registers the move if you let yourself get killed. I wouldn't want to do that, but I guess that's a fair question. Wait, is there an outbreak here? No. I will point out the reason I'm going after these in the order that I am is purely so that I don't have to change my clothes again, because I don't want to go to the Winterlands in this outfit. The normal required amount of move usage is 25 to 40 times. I mean, for maxing it out, it is, but... like... hold on. Because this thing was... yeah, like... this thing is at level 8. I could max this out by using 2 agile moves. Which should not be an issue. I can just find a massive mass outbreak and go do that. Anyway. Thundurus is just kind of out in the ocean somewhere. Wait, is my team still dead? No.
Well, I didn't get to weaken this thing as much as I'd like, but for a whole time it is.
I should save. I actually don't remember where this thing is. I think it's just somewhere out in the middle of the open water. Why not use Bedoofs? What do you mean? Like, if I... the whole point is not gaining... well, yeah, they barely give experience, but if I attack... like a level 80 and don't kill it, and then run from the fight, then I get no experience. Oh, you've been watching Imported Cheese because of me? Okay. Yeah, he's pretty fun.
Onyx.
Onyx! Yeah. What does Marley do? She's hanging around. It's for the massive mass outbreaks, which is a fucking stupid name. Basically, areas can have, like... hold on, do any of them have one actively? No. An area can have, like, fucking 15 swarms going on at once, and if you give her Munchlax 5 Agwava berries, then it will show you what all the swarms are. The game is just like, how does it have this power? We just don't know.
Can you just save, give it the shit, and then reload?
Yeah. Yesterday, when I was farming for the evolutions I needed for the Pokedex, I would save beforehand and then just reload if it wasn't what I wanted, and then, like, you know, leave the area, come back. I never saved Scum to, like, actually keep the berries, though. That would probably work, though. Okay, where the fuck is this stupid...
I assume you probably get more berries in this game than in most Pokemon games, though.
Yeah, kinda. The Agwava berries you specifically have to get from, like, in the outbreaks, there will be, like, particular ones that drop the berries when you fight them, so you usually want to prioritize those.
Let's see.
Because you get, like...
What do you mean, Lunka's lair? The fuck is a Lunka?
Isn't that what the fisherman in Ocarina of Time says when you catch a fish that's, like, big enough to get the heart pace?
Mm.
Okay, I don't know where the fuck this thing is. I'm looking it up. Wait a minute. Wait. Ocean area north of Sands Reach. I was fucking just down there. Oh, only during a thunderstorm. Okay, I gotta go, you know, waste a week by repeatedly sleeping.
Lapis Lagoon.
Yeah, sleeping. It's raining. Does this count? Other icon must be a cloud and lightning bolt, not just the rain. Oh my god. This is fucking stupid. Why would they make you do this? Might be here for a while.
Yep.
Yeah, I wish I could say, no, I don't like today. I'm gonna sleep the entire day away. Yeah, just do that for like 2 weeks straight.
Yep.
Holy shit, game. I like the little every time you do it. It's like, you know, when the sitcom returns from commercial break.
Yes. Oh my god.
Game, please. You're killing me. Oh, is this it?
Bluebirds have a short lifespan. You two are literally killing me every second you waste.
Okay, here we go.
Damn it. Resetting again, I should probably just go buy Premier Balls. There's even a nice little shortcut back out the Cave of Origin. I probably have shit tons of money. It's a Pokemon game. You usually get shit tons of money.
In Thief.
I will go get Premier Balls then.
Going out in the ocean during a thunderstorm sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, this is a pretty mild thunderstorm, though.
Also, I'm pretty sure the vastness of the ocean dissipates the electricity.
Well, I don't think it's the electricity. I think it's the fact that it, like, makes big waves, usually.
Oh, okay.
You know, in real life, and not the world where the water is static. Bruh. I still legitimately don't know if I'm supposed to just throw my Pokemon at this or if I'm supposed to hit it with shit. Can I, like... Oh, right, I forgot you could get, like, slow motion if you do that. Not that it fucking helps. Go. Yes?
Bruh.
Buddy. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, won't be able to paralyze this one. That looked like it was on a surfboard for a second. Look at that angle. Yeah. Just gonna do 4 damage.
It's like watching a train wreck.
Whoa! I'm sure this has been brought up before, but why did Game Freak release, like, both generations where Decidueye was a starter, they made another Pokemon with the same type as it? And I think in both cases the other one was better.
I still need to use a Delmise. And again, I'd like to use a Gourgeist as well. I've been putting that off for fucking years. I've liked Gourgeist for a while, and I've just never gone around to using it.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
I wonder if you picked it for my Black Mystery team.
Yep, definitely.
Mystery Egg.
I gave you Delmise and Gourgeist.
Oh shit, but that's type of what? I don't think they've made another Water Ghost since Jelson, have they?
Don't think so.
I am aware that Gourgeist is from XY. That may have been the joke.
Yes. There is a new Pokemon that is Delmise-esque in that it has 3 stab types.
Indeed. Oh no, spoilers, even though we were extremely vague.
Mm-hmm. Someone's like, oh my god, I can't believe... Oh, the game's fucking ruined. And then someone's like,
actually everything is like that because of terrestrializing.
We need more Grass Ghosts. Them's fighting words. Is Oras the game where you can actually buy, like, you know, 100 Pokeballs? Well, they're technically not 100, I guess, but where you can buy, like, 50 Pokeballs and it will give you 5 Primaballs at the same time?
I don't remember.
I know it's the only game where you can get Primaballs from other things.
So we still don't have a Bug Dragon. We don't have a Ground Fairy or a Fire Fairy, I think. We're missing a bunch of normal type combinations, like normal rock, normal steel, normal bug. I think there's another one.
You're inadvertently spoiling stuff that you don't mention.
I know, right? Normal ice, yeah. Yeah, I should probably shut up. If only I could put a status on this, which I could if I had one of my Pokemon with Hypnosis in my team, but I don't. I do have them, just not with me.
I assume it gives them Ghost Stab, because they basically just treat it as being triple typed.
Gonna get a Ladue. Okay, cool. Yeah, we don't have a steel normal. Yeah, I think it's normal rock, normal steel, normal bug, and normal ice are the ones we don't have. Alright.
Okay, I now have 12 Premier Balls.
I just found 12 bricks.
Well,
Maybe there's a reason we don't have those types. Yeah, because they're pointless and they suck.
I once had a normal steel Fakamon that was like a badger with like really long claws, really long, big metal
Big meaty claws.
Yeah, and it was called Must Steel.
All right, so yeah, I can. This one shouldn't be too bad to do.
Trick or Treat isn't in SV because Gourgeist isn't in SV. So you can only go as far as 4.
What am I doing?
Yeah, there's plenty of psychic normals. That's actually one of the most.
So yeah, so let me list off all the psychic normals. We've got Girafarig, Ariaform Meloetta,
Did it take that long to get another one?
Oranguru, Weirdeer, Indeedee. That might be all of them.
I guess it's something they've mostly done recently then.
Yeah, they just kind of find types that they get obsessed with briefly. It's like they'll not do a type for like 5 generations, and then they're like, oh shit, let's do like 30 of them.
Yup. Kotobel Pass. Kotobel Passes are cool. Cataclysm.
Alright, let me guess. Tornadus, it needs to be like a blizzard or something.
Okay. Time for a 2-minute cutscene. It's like watching a trade wreck.
Wow. Only be encountered during a blizzard. Must be a snowflake with wind. Alright, time to sleep for another week. Oh, well, that only took one day. Alright. It is... where? Bone Chill Wastes. Alright.
I don't know what Mario can't sleep in cold areas is from, but it's giving me vibes of like you can't like if you roll with your sword out, you'll take damage.
Oh, actually, that is true though. Because in Mario 64, he'll fall asleep if you stand around for too long, but he won't do it in cold areas.
I wonder if that's the case in Odyssey as well, because he does shiver in Odyssey, unless he's wearing like really warm clothes. I think I'd be interested to investigate that. Psychic Steel, yes. Let me see if I can remember these. There's none in Gen 1, none in Gen 2 that I can remember. Gen 3 has the Metang line. Gen 4
already
has
missed one.
Damn it. Oh, Jirachi.
Yeah.
Gen 4 has the Bronzor line. Gen 5 doesn't have any, I don't believe.
I think it might actually just be Beldum, Jirachi, and
No.
Bronzor
Nope.
now.
Gen 6 doesn't have any that I can remember. Gen 7
Oh,
has
Psychic.
Solgaleo.
Okay, there's a legendary, yeah.
Yeah, Solgaleo. And then... I don't think Gen 7 has any. I don't think Gen 8 has one either.
Okay.
And spoilers, but I don't think Gen 9 does either. Oh, Duskmane Necrozma. Yeah, true. That's basically just Solgaleo, but sure.
Right.
We can count
It
that.
says, roaming around bone chill wastes, only during a blizzard. Weather icon must be a snowflake with wind. So yeah, it should be around here.
Steel fighting, Lucario.
And Cobalion.
I think, yeah. Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
pretty good at remembering type combos because of how fucking often I play Squirtle.
Lucario's is highly questionable though because what is it? The spike? Is it the fucking metal spike on his chest?
Well,
that makes him
don't
so
forget that the spikes through its hands are like supposed to be, you know, a metaphor for Jesus being crucified. Yeah.
Who was it that said that? Just some random asshole on GameFAQs or something?
Bogleach mentioned it as like a stupid thing that he's seen people say. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Glalie. Hi. Can you fuck off? What's with the? Why are there two Alpha Glalies here?
Oh my god. The funny thing about Bogleach to me is that I think I did first learn of him through you mentioning his like Pokemon review stuff, but also he's like kind of a big user on Tumblr. Like I very often see his replies in posts, or just see his posts in general.
I'm liking this.
Oh my god. You know, only normal goes to Hisui and Zoroark. Yeah, and it's Primo, of course. Free village, I'm scared.
You know what's surprising is we got
Zamazenta, you're right. Sorry, Zamazenta is fighting still. When it's in its Dauntless Shield form, whatever it's called.
I think it's just Crowned Shield. Like I know the base form is Hero of Many Battles.
Yeah. Is it? Ice Ghost is just Frost Eyes. Next.
I think I think one of the weirdest, like, you know, type combo bits of trivia is that you know, we had the Zubat family is poison flying in Gen 1, and then we got Crobat. Yeah, they're still the only poison flying.
And they probably wouldn't even be poison flying if Dark existed at the time. It's only poison because it was supposed to be like the evil type in Gen 1.
Yeah.
They probably would have made a Dark flying. Is this Autumn's version of Stumpetuni? I guess it can be because I don't know numbers.
Speaking of which, I'll do Stunt Petune.
Should I give you a chat?
I'll just do a couple from chat, I guess.
Okay. Glalie is not Ice Ghost, but Frostlass is.
Yep, Glalie is just... Oh.
A much smaller scale version of Stumpetuni.
Oh my god!
Christ.
Fuck off!
A much normal flying. Oh, gee. Well, I mean, I guess I could try to think of what the normal flying is to see if I miss any. The Pidgey the Spearow line,
this sucks ass.
the Doduo line, Farfetch'd. I think that's it for Gen 1.
Should be.
The Hoothoot line. I feel like there's another one in
Gen 5 and earlier Togekiss.
I was gonna say Togetic and Togekiss prior to Gen 5, prior to Gen 6.
I think that's it for Gen 2.
Yeah, that's it. Gen 3 is Taylor line. God, is that? Oh, Swablu.
Yeah.
Is that for Gen 3?
Should be.
Gen 4 is Starly line and Chatot.
I think that's it, other than Gen 4 Togekiss.
Yeah. Gen 5 is the Krungy line. What the fuck is it called? Pidove line. Why can I not remember its name? Pidove line, and the Rufflet line. I think that's it.
That sounds right.
Gen 6 is Fletchling and Fletchinder. I don't think it becomes fire. No, Fletchinder is fire. Shit, I don't actually know.
I'm pretty sure it's just Fletchling.
Fletchinder's fire. Okay.
Yeah.
I should have known because it has Inder, like Tinder. Okay.
You know, for Squirtle purposes, there is another normal flying in Gen 6, though.
Right, Mega Pidgeot.
Yep.
Hang on, guys. I'm not done with normal flying.
There's a nice 2-frame Glalie.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He looks like he's doing the get done thing. with no limbs. You don't count megas, well you should. Gen 7 has the pick a pack line. I feel dumb because I feel like there might be another one, but I can't think of any.
Don't think so.
Okay. Gen 8 might not have it.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Yeah, because the regional bird is just pure flying and then flying still. And I won't do Gen 9.
I will say Gen 9 has one. How many Pokemon go from 2 types to 1 when they evolve? Gloom into Bellossom. Technically, Aggron into Mega Aggron, if we count that. I think that might be it. We do not have a Poison Ice.
I had a Fakemon that was based on some weird bacteria.
This thing is a motherfucker.
To damage them. Anyway, Electric Ground is Unova the Stunfisk.
Yeah. That took fucking forever. Why are you facing away? Oh. We have an interloper.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say a smaller scale version of Stunt Petuni could be just asking me the capital of a state of a US state, because I do know all of them, but there's only 50 of those, so.
Well, it's probably about 45 more than I know.
Well, I could try to, well, I was gonna say I could try to, have you figure it out and see if you can get all of them, but one, that'd probably be boring. Two, I don't think we could really, get closer or anything, and I don't know enough about the cities to give you hints. So, probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't particularly care. Like, there was a point in my life where I knew all of them, and now I, I don't give a shit.
Give a clever little pun for every state in this capital, I see. Well, why don't you ask me the capital for some of the ones that you want to share the pun for?
I still haven't gotten any Stunt Petuni requests.
Oh yeah. I'll give you one,
'cause-
238.
Oh,
Augusta is the capital of Maine.
Smoochum, I think.
I don't actually know, let me check. EPA,
We will now spend the next 23 minutes with you trying to load Bulbapedia, because I think that happened in the video once.
That did happen once, but yeah, but
Yeah,
no,
that's
yeah.
right, Gerard.
Smoochum. That's right. Augusta wind blew down Main Street. Oh, okay. Augusta wind. Okay, I got it.
I know that the capital of Alaska is the new hit indie movie Juno in theaters now.
Good. The other one was New Jersey's Trenton. I'm surprised I got them that fast. Usually I have to be like, okay, Baton Rouge, do not city in the club's capital. Like, I usually have to do that. But Trenton is like Trenton's in New Jersey is the start of like the second verse, so I know that. And then Augusta in Maine is, I just remembered that one offhand. We're handing out New Jerseys from Train 10. It's terrible.
That's pretty bad. Baton Rouge.
Louisiana.
Research level 2, oh my god.
We just went over these like 5 minutes ago. What were all the remaining? Well, we don't want to give them because then Gen 9, that'll be Gen 9 spoilers by the ones that we omit.
Yeah.
Name a state, I give the order enter the union, and then Josh does the cry for that number, and it won't be interesting because it's 150. I don't know the order they enter the union. Like, the song is not in order.
I know that the first one is Delaware, and that
Yeah.
the 49th and 50th are Alaska and Hawaii. That's all I got.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I know that Connecticut is number 5.
Good. If you want me to do something that's in order, I could tell you all the presidents in order. I've done that
Okay.
on stream before. I'm not doing it. But you could ask me, like...
Alright, let me verify that I do indeed need to max these out.
You could ask me a number. The problem is I would literally just, like, have to count in my head, and that would not be interesting.
Okay, fine. Well, this is gonna be a crock of shit. Alright. I should name the girl genie Shantae. No.
How about you do that? Say them in alphabetical order, what the presidents. Well, I'd have to write them out and then sort them alphabetically and then just read them, which would be fucking stupid.
I will name all of the Gen 9 Pokemon in reverse dex order. No, I won't. Partly because I don't have them memorized, because the dex order is fucking horrible.
Except I'm seeing people mostly believe that that's probably just the index number, and it's not actually going to be that. For
Yeah.
the index.
I'm kind of hoping that's the case. It's a minor point, but it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, no spoilers, but in case you didn't know, there's the regional dex, which is one thing, but then there's also like an internal order for the Pokemon, which the first 905 are the same as they are for, as we know them from other game data and the website and stuff. And then the new Pokemon are in a completely fucking horrible order. We do break 1,000, and according to that, it's completely unimpressive and uninteresting. Also, there's like random gaps in it for DLC Pokemon.
Yeah, there's 2 gaps, like 980 something, like
980 and 987, I think.
And then yeah, it hits the legendaries for like 999 or 998 and 999, and then it just goes to regular Pokemon for a bit. It's really fucking stupid.
I'm guessing that maybe those Pokemon were added last minute, and it was like there's just some weirdness with the
Couldn't have been that last
really
minute. Who knew him for a long time?
That's true. But I also assume, yeah, I assume they can't be that last minute anyway. They probably. I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, it might have been.
Now, Chime Echo, I fully believe, is last minute because it's rare as shit, and
it's after the Arceus.
Yeah, in the Gen 3 ordering. I like how somebody else also said that.
I remember being very confused by that when I was doing Gen 3 ROM hacking as a kid, because if you're trying to select a Pokemon to edit the encounter data in a route, it's in index order. And I'm like, why the fuck is this order so wrong? Like, this is not the national dex, this is not the regional dex plus change. This is just some random bullshit order. And it was only way later that I found out about the internal index order.
Did not realize until much later that he had in fact already eaten cat.
Yes.
Had in fact eaten cat.
Yeah,
right.
there's plenty of times when...
Alright, Munchlax, use your special power to unlock the app on my phone. Alright, do I have any...
There's plenty of Pokemon that were designed for one gen then end up getting used later.
Okay, extra sensory on Chansey should be good.
That actually reminds me. You know how we've talked a couple times about how 4chan really loved the Gen 8 designs, but they hate the Gen 9 designs.
For some fucking reason, yeah.
And my suspicion is just the Gen 8 ones are more typical and more kind of standard designs that harken back to maybe some older stuff, whereas Gen 9 is more experimental and weird. I've explicitly seen them say not only that they don't like Gen 9, but they're like, I bet these are just rejected designs from Gen 8.
That's fucking stupid. Okay, so Landorus, I just have to do 2 agile moves. Ooh, can it actually use Agile extrasensory? Hold on.
That's right. There's the sort of proto Tatuga thing. Right, almost designed for
Yeah,
Gen
it
0
can.
and used for Gen 1. I like Gen 0.
And then you need to do, yeah, 2 Agiles and I guess like a Wild Bolt. Does it know that?
Okay, that's an outdated list in Jonetsu. Jonetsu.
Yeah.
Because
Let's see.
even not counting spoiler stuff, you can see there it says normal poison, which is they have revealed a Pokemon already in the pre-release for Gen 9 that is normal poison. So yeah, that must be a Gen 8 list. Let me see how many of these actually have been added. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those were added in Scarlet Violet. You have to rename one of your fake one because the name and type are very similar to an SV Pokemon. Good. No, the Blaziken Latias thing. The Blaziken Latias thing is real, but it was for Gen 3. It wasn't for Gen 2. The Japanese Pokemon book from 1999 that has Canon Overlooker. Don't even get me fucking started. If you guys want to hear me rant about that, there's I think it's the episode of my Mother 3 LP called Dracupuncture. I just went on a fucking rant about people on Bulbapedia like arguing with my. I didn't actually get to edit anything. I went to the talk page. And I'm like, hey, look, here's a piece of timeline information. They're just like, nah. That's basically the gist of it. They're just like, yeah, but this really old book from 1996 says otherwise. And I'm like, but there's in-game info from later on. I feel like it being in-game and more recent makes more sense. And several people did agree with me, but then some other people disagreed, and some other people were like, oh, well, you know, we can't take one over the other. You know, they contradict each other, so neither is really canon. I'm like, man, fuck off. So...
I didn't actually see what I had to do for Tornadoes, so I'll let this one go.
Yeah, I forgot about the weird shrinking shit. I mean, I didn't forget, I just wasn't on the mind.
Yeah. Oh, I only have 2 of these? Oh, no, this'll be enough. And then this one is good. This one, I need a lot of shit. Let's see. If I can do 3 Agile Bleak Wind Storms, that actually should be enough, I think. Or, no, that would give me... Oh, no, it
Why
would.
does Landorus start at research level 8, but
It depends on what moves they used while I was battling them, because I got points like early on. So yeah, Bleak Wind Storm, 2 of those would give me 4 points. So yeah, okay, that's all I gotta do.
Primate curled up inside his glasses case. I mean, it's really weird because it's the kind of thing that, like, you know, this has not been.
If it was established early on, it would have been fine. It's just weird to drop it so late.
Also, Pokemon is pocket monsters, so it actually makes perfect sense that it would be part of the concept. They just did a really bad job of communicating it, if that was the intent.
Yeah.
I always figured that Pokeballs were Pokeballs were basically just teleportation devices to like, you know, a private pasture or some shit. And I thought that Gen 7 confirmed this, because Gen 7 is like, yeah, the PC boxes are actually like
I thought that it converted them to like energy or data.
Well, see, that would be fucking weird to me if you could store a Pokemon in a computer, because that would mean that you could theoretically clone it just like that. So I always figured it was... I mean, I don't know about always, but, you know, as of Gen 7, when I started thinking about this stuff, they're like, yeah, they get teleported to Pokepelago, and I'm like, oh, okay, every region must just have, like, a similar thing. I'm not sure that's true. And Pokeballs, I figured, are probably just, like, you know, also teleporting them somewhere. I don't know how that would work.
That is probably all I needed to do. Let's see. So, I suppose that means that, if I wanted, I could fill out the fucking decks, like, max out the legendaries and shit. I
Just
don't
doing
want
shit
to.
like this?
I don't have any reason to do that.
It's a little bit tantalizing that you're just barely not going to get to the max rank.
No, I'm fucking really far away from max rank.
Well, but I mean, you're only one rank away.
Yes, but
You're
rank
like a
rank
third of the
9
way.
is like equal to ranks 1 through 8 combined.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's really bad, and you also don't get anything for it.
Gen 7 Pro Tag completely unaware they're speaking to a man who's been missing for years. Who? Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Fucking, what's his name?
Moan.
Oh, Moan, yeah. It's so weird how that doesn't get addressed, even in the Ultra games. Like, they leave you to figure it out, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, it should be something that the player character is capable of doing something about. Like, Moan seems happy, but he should get the opportunity to get his old life back, if he wants.
Yeah.
Lucamine still thinks her husband is probably dead. Like, it's kind of fucked up. MGL.
Yes, I know so much about them. I watched them, throw wind at a Chansey.
I think most people prefer SMs. Well, no. Here's the thing. She's actually nicer in Sun and Moon. She acts meaner.
Kind
but-
of hate an Amorous, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know why they made this thing.
me neither. Anyway, like in Sun and Moon, Lucamine was a douchebag because she was fucking poisoned with neurotoxin.
Deadly neurotoxin.
Not just any neurotoxin, but also specifically one that makes people irrational and obsessed with fucking Nihilego. Whereas in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, this did not happen, as far as I'm aware, because she's not obsessed with Nihilego. And, she is a dick to Lily and Gladion because she's so fixated on, like, just Necrozma and then later on trying to save stuff. But, like, she's just like that. That's not poison. Whereas in Sun and Moon, it's like, oh, she was a decent person and then she got fucking rainworms, like... Which... I mean, you could argue it's not very compelling for a villain to just be like, oh, they're actually good. They just, they just got brain poison. But, like, at the same time, I don't know. It was certainly more interesting, at least.
Yeah.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was kind of just, like, the standard, like, oh no, the legendary formula. Sun Moon is still kind of, oh no, the legendary, but it's different. It felt different.
Oh, the misery. Alright, so is this one going to be a bitch and a half?
Well, they didn't really change Ultra Space. They just expanded what it could be. Like, my understanding is it's, there's the Pokemon world, there's, like, an interspace zone, like, between dimensions, and then there's just other dimensions, some of which are weird, and some of which are more normal.
Yeah.
Like,
Most of them are, I mean, most of them are
is,
pretty weird. I think,
like, the Guzzlord one is, like, a weird ruined city. Like, well, actually, specifically, it's a ruined version of, like, Howley City from Alola, isn't it?
yeah.
But then you have shit like the one with the gigantic fucking trees that, like, curl around each other and shit. You still have the original Ultra Space from Sun and Moon somewhere, I think. It's called the Ultra Deep Sea in that game. So, it's still there, it's just, there are other dimensions. I think it was a mistake to say, like, oh, there's the Pokemon world and there's Ultra Space, because that's kind of just like saying in the real world, like, oh, there's, there's our universe and then everything else. It's like, okay, but everything else comprises so many other things. Like Ultra Space is not just one thing. It's a name for the sum total of every other like universe that isn't,
Right.
this set of ones that are very similar to the Pokemon world. You think having humans living in Ultra Space makes it less compelling?
I kind of agree.
I think it's weird that they're so human-like. Because, I mean, they're not humans, right?
They're
like,
not.
Ultra Megalopolis. Well, they have fucking blue skin.
Oh, do they? I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
I like the cowboy universe.
It probably could have made them a little more alien, but I don't know. I thought it was cool that we got intelligent species that weren't humans or Pokemon for the first time in the form of the inhabitants of Ultra Megalopolis.
What I want to know is how we went from, oh my god, like
Oris
and Gen 7 really kind of hammered home this like multiverse thing.
Yeah.
And then they just completely fucking abandoned it. Like, oh my god, game, please. This is bad.
I mean, I guess they were out of, they didn't want to, I don't say, oh, they were out of ideas, but, like, they didn't want to explore that anymore. They wanted to explore other things. Like...
Such as, nothing.
Stupid energy crisis. Yeah, stupid energy crisis.
Gen 8 did not have a story. It was BA2. It had story at the end, and it was kind of bad.
I actually forgot there was like a dude in the Guzzled world, and I don't know what the Kartana trainers are, because I've never actually done much of the Ultra Space stuff.
The Kartana area is just kind of like a bamboo forest, and there's just some dudes there. I forget if they're like samurai or if they're just like...
We still had the OG Ruby Sapphire Maxi and Archie's Power Rainbow Rocket. Yeah, but that's not Ultra Space. That's just... Is it? Isn't it? I thought that was just like alternate timeline stuff, basically. Like, it's my understanding that Oris is like, oh, there's alternate versions of the Pokemon world, and then Ultra Space is supposed to be, here's completely different worlds that are, like, out there in the multiverse. So it's, like, kind of two different things.
Where'd she go?
I could take it or leave it. I don't really care that much about the multiverse stuff.
I thought it was
It's fine. Well, no, yeah, I'm not meaning to say, like, that I...
Yeah, I know you don't dislike it. You're neutral.
Yeah. Yeah. What I don't
my
like
God.
is that they completely stopped doing anything timeline related in Gen 8. Like, every gen prior to that had some kind of connection to the other gens. Even if it wasn't explicit, you could work out, roughly how much time had passed, and in some cases, exactly how much time had passed between generations. Gen 8, we have no fucking clue. The whole gen passed, and there is zero information about when it takes place in the timeline, except for one detail, which is we know it takes place after Gen 7. So it is the latest in the timeline out of the first generation. That's all we know. We don't know how far afterwards it is, which is really annoying to me. The Universal Constant of Charizard. Good. And for the record, the reason we know it takes place after Gen 7 is because Type Null's Dex entry talks about how it was like developed in a lab in like the past tense, and obviously that's
and it exists at all, so
yeah.
Type Null's freaking weird. I like it though.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is Type Null being in the Dex, like, actually, it might not even be its Dex entry. I'm not sure. It might. It probably is a deck. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, like,
oh my fucking god!
If you could just transfer it in, but there wasn't any info, that'd be one thing. We could.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you could take that as evidence.
Why is this thing the worst? And dead.
Christ. The one thing I will say about the National Dex is, and this does not justify removing it, in my opinion, but it doesn't make any sense in universe. Like, oh, Mewtwo was created recently, was it? But it has a really early Pokedex number compared to, like, all, these hundreds of other Pokemon that have been around for ages and are very well known.
It's just because of nationalism. It's just like, Professor Oak made this thing. He's like, all right, we're going to put all the Pokemon from our region in here. It's like, okay, well, what about the region that you could, like, throw a rock and hit, like, slightly to the west? You're like, well, it's not where I live. I don't care about them. And then eventually it's like, okay, fine, we'll expand there. And all right, we'll do the other Japan regions. And then it's like,
a little bit...
people basically are just like, it's like... Can we get added to the national decks? I don't know. You got money, like, so
Yeah,
just
it doesn't make any sense. So, in that sense, like, okay, fine, I guess that probably shouldn't be but we don't have to take it as gospel. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people saying that. God, I've seen a lot of people talking about how like multiverses are just a thing in all media now. I only know a few examples. I know there's Pokemon, obviously. I know there's the Marvel shit. That's the other example people always bring up, is like all the Marvel movies are about like connecting to alternate universes and shit now, or at least often heavily involve that stuff. And I know that Crash 4 was all about that, but I actually don't know if there's that many other examples. I'm sure there probably are, but I don't consume enough. Like, I don't really like engage in popular media that much to
Gen 1-er.
Bayo 3 has it for some other reason.
Yeah, what is it? What is it combining with?
No, I don't think it's not crossover multi-world. It's just the same way Pokemon does, where it's like alternate universes and shit.
Man guy. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Yes, Donkey. Okay, we good?
I like how the thing on its neck isn't a snake.
Yeah, it just kind of looks like one.
Thing.
Springtide Storm, huh? Wow, it was very impressive. Okay, it's got a defense up, so hopefully I can hit it with another Moonblast. I was gonna switch and... Nope. Nope. Never mind.
Oh my god. Giant tortoise with a snake wrapped around it? I know. I'm just saying, I like that it's not even like a separate head or entity. It's just a weird appendage that vaguely resembles a snake. National Dex weirdness additions of a tiny something you had to spend this Wii U over. I know, me too.
Yeah, it doesn't actually bother me at all. It's just kind of funny. Dead as shit? Nope. Okay.
Like, I just treat it as an out-of-universe convenient thing so that we have an official order for everything.
There should be an order for animals and not have the elephant be number one just to piss me off.
The problem is there's no real, like... The boundaries for what a species is kind of arbitrary, so...
Yeah.
And even higher order things like mammals, it's not like evolution was like, alright, here's mammals. It was just, there was a thing and it evolved into something else, and sometimes it evolved into two different things and split off. And we can go, oh hey, those two things used to be the same thing, and so let's group these things by similarity.
P.
But then you get weird shit. Like, if you do that, there is basically no definition for fish that isn't extremely convoluted.
The elephant is animal number 1 because in Mario Paint there's like a little coloring book page that just has a bunch of animals, and the elephant is the first one on there. So because of that, it is the first animal. Like, it's the main character of animals. Also, I'm pretty sure in the Zoo Book commercials, they had the Stunning Tiger poster, but there was also, you would get the elephant issue for free.
Yes. This extra elephants issue. Collection of animal stickers. And animal stickers you put anywhere.
The stunning tiger poster and the toaster.
When I was a kid, I never understood the point of stickers.
I still don't. They're fucking pointless.
Oh, I still don't either, but to an extent. But I was like, what do you put them on? You can't put them on the wall. That would just look stupid. You can't put them on things because then they will look bad.
Yeah, that's my problem with stickers. Is when you put them on something, which is its only use, you are now wasting it because you can't put it on something else, and also you're kind of ruining whatever you're putting it on.
Yep.
The only good I forgot you could cure paralysis in this game. The only like good explanation I've seen for people who like stickers is they like to just collect them by putting a bunch of them in like a notebook. And my issue with that is the idea of collecting things that don't have a like finite ending point.
Oh yeah. That and you can't really move them around once you stuck them down either.
Yeah.
You can't rearrange them if you need to reorder them for whatever reason.
Got it.
But yeah, I would always see people putting stickers on that, like, or people who would have laptops with stickers on them or DSs with stickers on them. Like, why would you do that? You ruined it.
Right.
It always like upset me. Especially because, like, you know, enough time passes, a few years, and they start to, you know, look really shitty and like I don't know what the term would be, but you know, like fray at the edges a little bit, I guess. Amphibians are basically any tetrapod that's not a fish, reptile, bird, or mammal. False. Amphibians are a unique type of creature that is sexually attracted to both land and sea animals. Or aquatic and land animals.
What are you going on about?
It's just a stupid meme image I have. Reptiles are a paraphyletic group because they exclude birds, since crocodiles are more closely related to birds than other reptiles. What do you mean? For one thing, I don't know what paraphyletic means. Secondly, no, they don't exclude birds. They are birds. Like birds are reptiles. At least in the modern like scientific consensus usage of the word reptile. But Wikipedia says that it includes birds. Well, it includes dinosaurs, which includes birds.
As far as I'm concerned, classification of animals stopped in, like, the 90s, so birds are definitely separate. Dinosaurs don't have feathers. I'm still okay with Pluto being a planet, because that's not an animal. But,
you mean not
like,
being a planet?
Oh, yeah.
Dinosaurs are cooler with feathers, so I'm cool with that.
I also liked when, Jupiter had 16 moons. I forget how many Saturn had, and now it's like, oh yeah, they've got, like, you know, over 100 each.
I thought Jupiter still only had like 80. Maybe I'm thinking of my fucking in my like D&D setting that I've been running on and off and mostly on hiatus recently, but still technically going. I do have info about like the solar system. It's pretty basic. Let me see if I can find it because this is some good shit. Nobody cares about this, but
I'm gonna get ahead of you.
Okay, there's 4 planets in the solar system of my D&D campaign. The closest to the sun is Romos, which has which is medium-sized, yellow and red, and it's like hot. It has 1 moon.
I'm putting a stop to this conversation. I don't have anything to replace it with, but I feel like this is something that no one's going to care about.
Okay. I will say the moon numbers, though, because it's pretty good. It's 1, 0, 4, and at least 80.
Bruh.
Paraphyletic means not every descendant of a common ancestor.
Do I have to max this one out, too, to get the fucking mirror?
Oh, okay. Are these single biome planets? I only wrote enough to define, like, basically what people in the setting would know, because the astronomy is still fairly limited. They're certainly not, you know, they're not technologically advanced to have launched anything into space or anything. This is just what they can see from telescopes.
I like single biome planets.
Planet of Hats.
Yes. This is a very stupid comparison to make, because this is not a show that I cared about, but Martin tried to get me into the Stargate TV show, and we watched, I think, one season of it, and there's one where, like, they go through a Stargate, and they end up in this, like, ice cave, and spend, like, the whole episode trying to get out of it, and they look around, and they're just like, it's an ice planet, like, we're screwed, like, there's nothing here. And it turns out it came out in Antarctica.
It's just gas.
Like, it was still on Earth. And I just like that. You see everything, it's like, oh shit, the whole fucking planet's ice. Like, no, it's you have no way of determining that. Alright. Man guy. Here, you. Can you survive an agile attack? If not, I will be resetting.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Nope, I'm done. I like how you can just fuck off in the middle of a battle. Okay, you're weak to fairy, don't want to do it. Oh, and psychic. I did that. Here, alpha pile of swine, let's go. Pinecone bird feeder.
Has anyone else noticed that birds T-pose when they're flying?
How did level 43 Pokemon nearly one-shot a level 70 legendary? Because stats don't exist in this game. I don't know. Like, I mean, it was a super effective hit. Thunder's a strong move, but yeah, it was a little sussy milkers.
Go to bed.
Okay, I should explain for... People are gonna question sussy milkers. It's just a random fucking player that I see in FF14 a lot, and they have a terrible name, so it's worth remembering. Is it possible to fail manually fleeing? No, I don't think so.
I was very confused because I looked back at my screen and Kyogre is fucking burned somehow, and then I realized it. I guess it used a contact move on my what the fuck is it called?
Vroom vroom, bitch! I hate that you can talk to this guy to take a rest when you can just look at the fucking tent and do the same thing, and that take a rest is the top option.
Stupid. Oh boy.
Alright. Sussy milkers. Why does the game care about you filling out the, like, dex entries for these legendaries specifically and nothing else in the game?
Oh, do you have to do in Emrys's for Arceus?
I think I do for the,
Reveal glass?
yeah.
Okay.
God, is that what it's called? I like how I still call it the reflecting mirror, because that's what it was in, like, data mines of Black and White 2 before it was in English.
But when are they gonna give us the Godstone? And the original dragon?
You remember, what was it, Earthquake Spiral?
What?
The ability Moxie was originally translated as Earthquake Spiral because the, like, it could have been translated either way, and it was on, like, Crocodile, and they're like, yeah, it's in ground type, Earthquake, okay, that's probably what it is.
Weird. No, I actually didn't really follow the Gen 5 pre-release. I didn't know how. Like, the forums I went on didn't do anything about it. I didn't see anything about it on YouTube. I certainly didn't use 4chan when I was like, well, the pre-release was during 2010, right? So yeah, when I was 11, I certainly wasn't on 4chan. So yeah, I saw the official stuff, and then when the whole Pokedex dropped, like shortly before the game came out, I
New
saw
Chunchi
that.
just dropped.
Yes, I saw that when the whole thing came out.
Oh wow, I got candy.
I remember actually, God, yes. So yeah, again, this was 2010. I actually remember seeing like a link to like a live stream of the game, and I think this was one of the first live streams of anything ever that I had ever seen. And also, they were streaming like this new game that was only out in Japan. It was like a really weird experience to me because part of me didn't like know whether to trust it. I'm like, this seems suspicious. Like, how do they? I don't know.
I think the first stream I watched was actually Japanese Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah. I'm surprised there were fucking decent streams back in 2006.
Yeah, it was an interesting time. Because I was just trying to get decent images of all the Pokemon because that hadn't been they hadn't been ripped yet, and so like I was being annoying in the chat. I'm like, can you show the Pokedex for Pinpuku? I need a good image of it. And then, like, I said it a few times, and then I just remember this one person was like, he doesn't have to. Also, the chat was obsessed with Hippopotas for some reason. They just kept going, "Oh my god, Hippo!" Anyway, let's
The Godstone is you remember the Lightstone and Darkstone from Gen 5? There was like a grey one called the Godstone that's just an unused item. And it actually was there for like a while. Wait, what are you saying, Hatu?
what you're talking about?
You've never heard this?
Nope.
Huh, I thought this was like extremely well known.
Nope. Never heard a single word of this.
Huh, okay. Yeah, no, in the data for Gen 5, well, if, as early as Black and White, there's a grey version of the stones called the Godstone, and people are like, oh shit, this must be the thing that, like, brings out the original dragon or whatever. Black 2 and White 2 start to come out, and there's, like, Black Hero and White Hero, and they're like, oh shit, this is, like, partial fusions, and then there's gonna be, like, the ultimate fusion, and obviously there wasn't. And they're like, oh man, but the Godstone, though. And then, there were all these rumors and legends about, like, when they were going to do this. And then it was still in the data for Gen 6, I believe. I'm not sure if it's still there as of Gen 7. I'm pretty sure it's definitely out in Gen 8. Maybe. I'm actually not 100% confident in that, but I'm pretty sure it's gone in Gen 8. And that was, a bunch of people like, oh man, they got rid of the Godstone. Maybe they're not going to do it ever. So, most people that know about it...
Yep, you're the only person who thinks there should have been a Pokemon Zoo.
Anyway, most people, like, from what I've seen, either assume they're never gonna do it, or that they're saving it for, like, Gen 5 remakes. I'm inclined to think they're never gonna do it. Okay, to be fair, they might, if they do something like Legends Arceus, where they make, like, a unique, game to return to Unova with, then I could see them doing something special with it.
Here's a question. Which would be worse? Having, Ilka-style, bare bones Gen 5 remakes, or actually making good ones and then having Gen 4 be the only one that didn't get any?
I mean, you can't change the past. I'll take the good Gen 5 games.
Yeah, it would be insulting, but yeah, I guess I agree.
Yeah. Unova's a popular pick for a future potential future Legends game, and the original Dragon would be a good way to have a story about it. I agree. You could very easily have the two brothers as part of the story.
They're just two brothers.
And it splits off into Reshiram and Zekrom. You can side with one of the brothers, similar to how you can side with the Diamond or Pearl clan in this game. I don't know how much that actually factors into the story or gameplay much, but...
Yeah, running into a wall, yeah.
You could do it. Yeah, the Heroes of Truth and Ideals, whatever they're called. You can make them into actual characters. There's actually ancient history there to do.
Hey, buddy. Oh, he roared so hard, my deer despawned.
Gen 5 has enough like variety in locations and like interesting stuff. I know it's a pretty linear region compared to Sinnoh, but Black 2 White 2 expanded it. You could have some stuff with that. Obviously, it wouldn't have all the like futuristic techno stuff, so I'm not really sure what would be an equivalent of Jubilife. I guess you could always look at Oh no, I don't know. I was about to say like, oh, you could look at like the history of how the New York area was settled, and then I'm like, oh well, actually, now that I think about it, they probably involved a bunch of like, you know, war and violence and shit because of the whole
Yeah.
colonialism thing. But also, that's the case with fucking Hokkaido as well, technically. Like, the Japanese's expansion into Hokkaido was not exactly as pleasant as it is in this game with building up this nice little village and shit. Because there were people here.
I mentioned this when playing the game the other day, but it's like, I like that they brought back the little, for the summon thing, but I wish that it was a different thing for, like, all the different mounts, so that you don't hear the same thing fucking 5 million times. Because it's like, it was a good callback until it was just the only sound effect you hear in the game. This is pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Saw the shiny colors for a new Pokemon.
Oh, for a second I thought you said you fucked up because now you've like seen the Pokemon and you didn't want to be spoiled. And like, how did you have a team planned? And like, oh no, wait, you saw the shiny and now you want to hunt the shiny. Yeah, that's good luck.
So I've heard conflicting things about this battle here. Some people say that it's, kind of piss easy and anticlimactic, and some people say it's like actually kind of hard. I guess we'll see.
I mean, it's mostly action based, isn't it? You don't actually fight.
Yeah, I don't think you fight at all.
Mm. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, the auto battle thing. Your Pokemon will refuse to auto battle shinies in Gen 9, which makes sense. I'm glad they did that.
Do they? I haven't heard that. I know that shinies appear as shiny in the overworld, but they don't make a noise or a sparkle effect until you actually battle them.
Right.
So that shinies that are really similar to their normal colors, or if you're just not paying super close attention, are easy to miss.
I see. Okay. According to chat, you have not been. According to your account history, you have not actually been in this chat for like a year and a half. Hello, Universal Giant.
Alright, time for dodge the AoEs. I already fucked up.
You play Final Fantasy 14, you should be fine.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think this'll take a little getting used to. I don't know if I want to be throwing constantly, or if there's, better times to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is probably gonna take a few tries. Oh my God. And there we go. Okay, yep, this is gonna take a lot of tries.
Oh boy. When you catch it, are you gonna be a degenerate like Serena and name it Daddy?
No.
Because she fucking did that. Calling her out.
Oh, I forgot the game just gives you the option to continue. No, I'm not fucking doing that.
What?
You can either restart the encounter, or you can just keep going and keep how much damage you've already dealt.
Oh, that's stupid.
Am I playing casual DPS? I mean, I'm not paying attention to mechanics, yeah. And there's no group to follow, so I can't just see what everyone else is doing. That was bad timing. Oh, it only progresses up to quarters, I see. I'll probably give in and use continue. I wanted to give it a couple fair tries, though.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of difficult. I say, you know, on attempt 2, obviously I could get used to it, but...
Well, technically it's just that Silene says to your character that you appear to be about 15, and then you don't respond. So, because you're the fucking protagonist and you barely talk. But I assume you probably would have corrected her if she was wrong, so...
Oh. Yeah, AoEs. Okay.
That was dumb. I'm supposed to get out of there.
I can't actually battle it, right? Like... I guess I could try. What are we doing? Oh! Interesting. Yeah, like I said, I'll give it a couple solid attempts, and then I'll probably just use continue. I bitched about it, but I don't want to, you know, spend all day doing this.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm going to... Oh, well, first I want to self-reset.
So I don't want to waste time and effort trying to throw a Pokemon at it if it doesn't work. Can someone say if it's an option?
Alright, I'm gonna...
What are you doing?
Going to the bathroom.
Yeah, okay. Oh, damn it, I thought you were done. I guess I can try. Let me see. Probably only after I get it down a segment. I actually don't know if the motion control is helping me or hindering me here. It's kinda hard to aim. Okay, you're gonna fucking warp across the screen and do an AoE? Yep. Really? Yeah, this is actually pretty brutal. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. I don't God, I watched Joel do this. I don't even remember if he had trouble with it or not. You are fighting God? Yeah, I mean, that's true. It shouldn't be easy. I'm just surprised, because a lot of the other... I feel like all of the, God, they're not Titans. What do you call them in this game? Like, the other boss battles were all pretty easy. Shit. Nobles, yeah. Joel has more total experience not standing in the bad. Yeah, that's true. He actually pays attention to boss mechanics. I try to, I'm just bad at it. I get very, I get tunnel vision looking at my fucking cooldowns. What are we doing? What is this? Oh. What the fuck is this? I can't tell what's a frickin' attack. Oh, go. I don't know what this is gonna do, because I can't chuck balls at it yet. I mean, actually, no, you're just supposed to kill it, right? You're not actually supposed to catch it, because you just kind of get gifted a thing at the end of this, I think. Also, I'm surprised he's not multi-typing. Well, if you're gonna be normal, then I mean... Yeah, throwing shit, yeah. And, okay, couldn't even tell if those were counting. Throws a very calming on-fire 10 wreck. That was a good description. Sorry, calmly on-fire 10 wreck. Yeah. I'm assuming there is probably a large percentage of people who, like me, refused to use the continue, but then actually, you know, stood by what they said and didn't just immediately give up and start doing it. Part of the reason I gave up is because I'm on this stream. I didn't want to be here all day. At least we only seem to be repeating mechanics at this point. What am I aiming at? Please. You gonna teleport? Nope, doing this again. Shit.
Have I been muted this whole fucking time?
I thought you were gone.
I was talking, and I thought you were responding to me.
Nope. I have... As soon as you said you had to go to the bathroom, that was the last I heard of you.
Oh my god. I totally unmuted though. I asked you twice, like, where do you see your health?
My health, it's just the border. Yeah. When it gets to the red, you have like
no,
only one hit left.
No, I mean, but I swear sometimes you've gotten hit, the border goes away, and then, like, you know, if that happens enough times, you just lose. But I guess it's just, okay.
The border will only go away if, like, you're not being targeted, and you can, like, stand still for a while.
And then, I think the only other important thing I said was just, like, I said I also have terrible reflexes.
Hmm. Now he's being smart. Dead as shit?
Oh, absolutely.
Nope.
Oh.
That's the power of calm mind, or take heart, I guess. Okay, how much non-damage is Ice Beam gonna do? Actually, fucking switching is a free action, I might as well.
It should totally be level 100, yeah. Well, like,
oh, nope, it was...
Good, the thing okay. You're 4 times weak against.
Alright, well, never mind. Switching is not a... oh. Do I have anything to counter steel?
Elmo?
Yeah, or fighting, I guess.
Well, fighting doesn't resist steel.
Well, he's probably gonna fucking change again, but...
True. Gwen would resist steel.
Yeah. I'm... whatever.
You just have to
He
sit
only
there and
he only changes type when using Judgment. Okay, there we go. Can I get... No, Agile won't give me 2 turns, so... Might as well. It's named Elmo because Saint Elmo's fire is, like, the ghostly fire around, like, you know, ghost pirate ships. I felt like it was fitting. Yeah. For the record, Gwen is, God, fucking Gwyneth Paltrow because of Goop.
Yeah.
It's Gudra. Diane is based off of, like, the scientific name for lilies, I think. I forget exactly.
Elmo. Ball lightning isn't the same thing as St. Elmo's fire, though, is it?
I don't
Or is
think.
it? The only thing I know about
It might be the
lightning is-
type of thing where, like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Bruh. That sucked ass.
Yeah. It might be the type of thing where, like,
You clicked restart.
cool. Why was that the top option? Alright. Never mind. Guess we're doing it again. I thought it was not the top option the other times.
It was. Sailor's Fire and Bull Lightning are very similar, okay. I was gonna say, the only thing I know about Bull Lightning is that, Nikola Tesla could...
Can I restart? This is a terrible beginning.
I know that Nikola Tesla could consistently create Bull Lightning, but did not share his method, or just didn't get time to or something. I don't know what happened, but yeah, like, nobody else knew how to do it. He could very consistently be like, here, look, some Bull Lightning, and just make it happen. And we still don't know, and we still can't consistently reproduce it. I think it has happened. It's like, people have been able to reproduce it in laboratory conditions, just not, like, consistently, whereas Tesla could bust it out, like, whenever he wanted. I that might be incorrect, but I heard that somewhere. Or Reddit, I don't know. I do not remember Kyogre being, well, Groudon, I guess, in the game I played. I don't remember it being this fucking difficult to catch.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's catch rate of 5, unless they buffed it for the remix. Or nerfed it, as the case may be.
Yeah, they would have increased the number, which is a debuff. Are we sure what he was doing was the same as how we defined Bull Lightning today, though? I mean, there's photographs, I think.
Shit.
And, like, detailed accounts of it from people.
Come on, I pressed the button. Alright. Oh, right, it's gonna warp. Shit. Yeah, aim fucking a mile away. I don't think I've successfully dodged this attack at all. Oh, there we go.
Gotta be quick.
Oh.
We found all surfing. Interesting. Making Fakemon is fun. I have occasionally done so. The most recent time was, God, it's just shy of 4 years ago now. It was, just
shit.
before Gen 8 was, like, announced.
Actually, I should have. Just, yeah, whatever.
One of my favorite ideas I had, that I still want them, like, this is one I really want to see in the real games, is is regional forms for Solrock and Lunatone based on like eclipses, where Solrock could be Fire Dark and Lunatone could be Ice Dark.
That could be kind of cool, I guess.
Thanks.
Burgundy.
Good.
Ugly shoes that lesbians wear.
Bagger.
Like bagger.
Steel Poison, Liquid Metal. You love listening to people talk about that cool Fakemon concepts?
I'm kind of the same way. I only ever came up with a couple.
I had about 100 of them, I think. Most of them were not drawn. They were just a name, a basic concept, and a typing. For some of them, I came up with like stats and stuff and abilities. Oh, here's another one. That I quite liked. It was a pair of.
Too early.
It was basically a mossy stone. That would be grass, like rock grass, and then it would evolve into like sort of like a stone talus from Breath of the Wild, like a sort of thing, golem type of thing made up of a bunch of mossy rocks, and it could maybe have like some more plants growing on it and stuff. Pretty simple idea, but I like the name and ability ideas I had. I think it was Cardimos and Azimos. I can't actually remember what the ability... Oh, the ability was like Slippery, which is basically like...
Wait, what happened? Okay. I think I did that with no continues. Can someone confirm?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm actually kind of glad I accidentally restarted then, because that was a good way to end it.
The ability that the moss things had was called Slippery, and it was basically if you missed a contact move, you would take recoil damage, even if it wasn't a recoil move. So if you tried to hit it with a contact move and you missed, then yeah. I like that idea. Stone Stare, which is like Intimidate, except at low speed instead of attack. Okay.
Here, take my leg. Doesn't exist.
I mean, it spoke before, right? It speaks
Yeah.
at the very beginning of the game.
I mean, it spoke before the battle, too.
Mm.
I'm like, are we getting credits again? Okay. Oh. Yes.
Imagine getting a call from God. He's like, "Hey, you wanna tussle again?"
Indeed.
Clearly, you gotta look for Rampardos now.
Yes.
The fully evolved fire sergeant, a firebug beetle with a volcano on its back called Insectoa. I'm not sure I get the name.
That was a good noise. And
Krakatoa. Okay.
I think Legend Plate just... I don't think it actually does anything outside of... unless I go into battle, but yeah. Now let's go through the effort of looking at all the other types. No, we won't do that.
I mean, I'm certain that Arceus was just kind of like, I will, spar with you until this point, at which point I will, let you win. Like, there's no way that
Yeah.
we actually were like, oh yes, we threw enough fucking mushrooms at this thing, whatever the fuck a bomb is supposed to be. I think I was thinking of the bomb mushroom.
Well, the bombs are like for the other fights, they're like little sacks of like food. In this one, it was like some holy object. It was weird.
Okay, so like we threw enough orbs at you, and you know we have bested
All right,
you.
how much
There's no-
money do I get for catching God? So
Friends is gonna be like, oh, it's pretty
none,
cool.
yeah. Yep, still, I like that. It's like, okay, I've caught every Pokemon in the region and God itself. Still not rank 10, though. For that, I gotta go watch more Bidoofs fucking in the mud.
Do you know what? Do you know what this is? This is like when people refuse to rate any game 10 out of 10 because no game is perfect.
God. Yeah.
It's like, oh well, you could theoretically be better. It's like, bitch, no one has succeeded me. I'm the 10 out of 10.
Dude, I don't want to do the Path of Solitude.
No.
I don't really have anything better to end this on. Like, if there was like... Yeah, I can't really think of anything. Yes. Okay.
Was it just your rival?
No. Yes. I don't think I'm streaming the new games. I don't know. Okay. In case the game randomly throws me into a battle, let me save here because I don't actually want to get experience. So
Yeah, you
what? Just...
you found that streaming Ultra Sun kind of ruined it for you, huh? Since it was your first
Text
time.
LP of Moon and Stream of Ultra Sun kind of killed Gen 7 in general, because, like, looking back at it, I do kind of like those games. They're not perfect, but I like them more in retrospect than I did while playing them, because the process of doing those kind of just killed the game both times.
Maybe in a few years you can do it again, not recording, and have a better time with it.
Time for you to die in your sleep. Oh.
Yeah, what the hell?
Like...
Anyway, I do like that we got a first time chat from somebody, and it was thanking us for the stream.
Oh. Well, I mean, you're welcome.
I'm guessing this cutscene is he's going to be like, I will allow you to go back to your home time, or not.
Oh, is this DLC? Is this just endless mode for this fight?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Wait.
What the fuck
Well,
is
maybe...
this? What?
What?
What is this?
He's bored. So he's just like...
Oh. Okay, no, I'm not doing this. Anyway, I guess that was the game. I accomplished what I wanted to. If the stream had only been like an hour, then I could have considered doing Shining Pearl Elite 4. I'm not going to do it now.
Yeah.
So I...
6 points.
I guess that's basically it. Let's randomly end on Squirtle. I'll do like 10 rounds. I don't fucking know.
Good. I approve.
Let me,
I still gotta catch this fucking Kyogre.
Let me figure out how I want to arrange my screen first.
It can never just end with the game is done. You always
I always gotta do some stupid shit at the end. Okay, first let's do the daily. I have a system for this. People are gonna be like, why did you get Shinx when you knew it's bigger?
I don't know about your new system.
What the hell are we working with here?
I haven't played this in months, so I'm not gonna attempt.
I'm
to
not
help.
looking at chat, so I'm like, yeah, people aren't.
If anybody says anything that isn't like suggesting shit, then I'll let you know.
All right, we're gonna find one of these types eventually. Oh my god. There's not that many options left.
Yeah.
It's the same size as Drapion. I'll cheat and... Oh, Bastiodon maybe? Hold on. Or Probopass. Okay. Anyway, I'll just do 10 of these. I'm not gonna count, actually,
One.
but...
I will count.
Psychic, Gen 5, or 6.
Okay, that's Shvan.
It's probably Pure type. I have to narrow it down now, so what would be a good combination for Psychic in 5 and 6?
This is Scarlet, it says right there.
Dragon. Okay, Pure Psychic Gen 6, so...
Only so many things it could be.
The fuck other... Oh.
Wait, am I gonna... Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
That's Do.
I go with Shinx as my second guess if I hit Gen 4 because of the Rotom forms, and so it narrows down Electric and single type.
Makes sense. Oh, finally caught the character.
Yeah. Let's do a Bug Flying. There's several of those. Whatever is, it's relatively small, so it's probably not one of the dragons. Could be Psychic, though. There's a few grass types. Let's just check both of those. Nope. This isn't going as quickly as I would have liked it, but that's okay. What is with these Gen 4s giving me shit to work with for types? It's not a pure type. Could be Monferno, maybe. Yeah, okay. Okay, single type.
So,
Pure Ghost. Relatively big. Okay.
Yeah. I think I missed a couple. I think was that your fault?
I actually don't, it might have been. I don't really know.
Do and Hive.
Oh, good. A pure type in Gen 5, my favorite.
This is not pure type in Gen 8.
I think 5 is worse. There's so many fucking pure types in Gen 5. Let's see.
I'd say Ice is a good one to check.
Ice and Dragon both have a few. I guess I'll do those. Okay, actually it has high weight. It could be Rock or Steel. No. I don't think it would be Ground. I think the only pure Ground is Drill Burst, so that wouldn't match the weight. Pure Electric, all I can think of is Abstrega. Garbodor, maybe. Coffagrigus. Alright, I'm usually pretty good at getting these.
Could be Electros, maybe, if it's heavy. I assume Electros is pretty heavy.
Let's cheat. So it is higher...
By cheat, you mean you break one of your self-imposed limitations.
Yeah, it's higher than 55.
55.
Okay, that's all we really know. So it could be Electros. I think the only darks are Liepard and Zoroark. Could be that too. Shit. All I can do is guess. Let's just go. Let's just go to Electros. Nope.
Aw.
Really, it was Zebstrika.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Well, I'll keep going. That sucks though. Okay, here's a good one. If you get a water type and it's a lower than Gen 4, next guess, Phanpy.
Yep.
Because it narrows out dual
true.
ground and single types.
Yeah.
Alright, so water water in Gen 1, so it's
And
not...
it's,
so psychic...
dual type.
So yeah, psychic, ice are the best ones to check. Okay, this is probably Slowpoke. Yep.
Yeah.
Gen 2 dual... Or, no. We have to check for a single type. Shit, I don't think I actually have a go-to mono for Gen 2. Oh, no, it's the Partario. Oh, what will it be? Okay, it's apparently kind of heavy. Well, let's do my usual guess. Something rock. Corsola? Oh, Magcargo, maybe? Yeah, it can't be Corsola because it's water. Magcargo. Pupitar. Shuckle. I guess there's a few things it could be.
Wonder how long it'll take to update to Gen 9.
I'll do like 2 more.
I think that was 7.
Oh, okay, I'll do like 3 more then. Normal, higher gen than 4. Okay, it's not pure normal and it's not normal flying, so... Oh, actually psychic is the best guess.
I hope my cough is nothing serious. I feel a little bit of like a sort of tickly throat. I've literally not been anywhere in like
6.
a month, so...
Wait, no. What are the normal... Would be fire and electric, yeah. Really? Dual normal in Gen 6. I don't think there's a grass.
Diggersby?
Oh, okay. That might be the only one. Normal fairy, I don't think there is, so yeah, it's probably Diggersby. Nope.
Oh my god.
Okay, normal grass.
Oh, it's fucking Mega Ordinary.
I kind of didn't want you to answer it, honestly, but...
I'm sorry. I thought we could.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, I'm like, no,
I was just, I was
being
thinking aloud, but either way, that's fine. Okay, pure normal Gen 8. Fucking... How the fuck do you spell this name? Squabit. Okay.
What a one to end on.
Well,
Oh, you don't have one?
I couldn't remember how many we were doing, so...
It'll make up for the one that I did for you.
Yes. We'll go with that. Okay, pure type Gen 3. I have to guess. There's like fucking 3 Gen 3 pure bugs that have the exact same height, so I have to check bug first. So bug and there's 4 pure ghosts. I'll do that. Okay.
Grass is probably good.
Yeah, I should probably do grass. Grass and... fighting? I think there's only 2 pure fightings, but... Okay, well, it's grass. Bigger than... I should have done Grovyle. Shit. Could be Grovyle. Could be... I don't think it's Shroomish. No. I don't... Shit, are there any other pure grasses? Just do Grovyle. Yeah, okay. I guess I'm done. That was a thing.
Yep. The next time you see us on stream together, I will sound different.
Here, let me actually see what the, hold on. Gen 3, Type 1, Bug, Type 2, None. Okay, no, so Silcoon and Illumis are the same height, and then Cascoon and Volbeat are the same height.
God.
Because there's been times where I've gotten it narrowed down to Gen 3 Bug, and I've gotten the correct height, and it's like, I would guess like Silcoon, and it's like, okay, it must be Cascoon. Nope. Like, stupid.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I guess we're ending. H.
Bye.